towards the B-bomb site, and Fnatic are going contact. 2 smokes. Nade's ready, and it goes. Config drops it. Fnatic are running wild out the window. Blind is zipped underneath, but they don't clear him, do they? Late trade for Smooya. Crim's lovely shot to drop Config, and Lucky tucked in at bench. It's only going to get one. Nice entries into B for Crims, as now the bomb can get planted, and there's a lurker up mid.
Yeah, on this rotate, Glaive. Woo! It's nice. Crim's on the receiving end of that one. He's tipped it back into the 2-on-2, but do bear Alex in mind. Astralis certainly aren't, and that might come back to haunt them here. Ooh, he's playing the trigger discipline, and well, that's like my discipline right there. Oh dear, he's wrapped, he's dealt with. And Glaive gonna lock that round in with 3, the hat trick.
He didn't look like the problem in that matchup, especially on Mirage, where he saved Astralis' bacon many times. He even brought them to overtime against K23 himself, and he's putting that ult to good use back in CT. Mezzi's wondering how the hell this is in play, and the nade is going to kill Brolin. Crim's alone, coming out through a ramp in a 1v4, and they're just going to swing it.
Yeah, they lock it in. Scary way to lose your A site anchor.
Retake round here for Astralis, but if Glaive can get one and leave, that'd be lovely. Smooya won't let it happen. Not on his watch. Alex cuts off a rotating mid, and there's the AWP gone. This is now a very awkward round for Astralis as they start to get closer on the stairs. Blame hides inside the smoke. Fnatic are aware of this gap. They played it against Big yesterday. Crims is definitely going to clear this, although he doesn't full spam. Smoke fades. Brolin's got the drop. Beautiful headshot as a 5-on-2 commences. Astralis will not commit. Out they go. Config had a good timing T-spawn, but he'll just be shutting them in to this A site, trying to save his gun. Smooya setting up Brolin to drop utilities. It's going to be the CT market. Util, it doesn't matter. He's dead before he can get it out. What a great timing on that mid-peak from Blame. They were just trying to fake out a B really hard. With Crims being spotted, with a smoke towards back market, that could have been everything for Fnatic. Instead, it's now obvious for Astralis what's going on. The bomb is only now getting retrieved. That's a light-out shot. Crims sees the cat player. Orps in CT. Alex will get traded, but the bomb makes it into A at least. Smooya trying to help out, trying to cover this plant. 10 seconds, and nowhere is safe.
Yeah, Lucky won't be able to stop the plant. Attempts the spam, but it is off the mark. 2 players back here in CT, and this is info that Smooya could look to get from under Palace. Doesn't want to swing out wide. Ooh, never even given a chance. It's only Crims and Lucky. That's a lovely closer to the round. All right, both the AWPs looking good. I've seen people still try to tag Blame F as a beta. I think that's just unequivocally wrong with his role in Astralis.
Oh, he just...
Yeah, that one's a little interesting.
He was calling for a smoke.
That one's a little interesting. He probably was saying...
Had a
Glaive did have a smoke. Glaive just watched him die. Well...
I've got nothing for that one. Glaive's like, yeah, you'll be fine, mate. You'll be fine. Swinging out. Got to win this round now.
Yeah, I mean, Glaive, you did just burn Blame F alive, so you better milk the results of it. There's one, and Lucky's going to chime in with another. Oh, the lineup is nice. And it's only Mezzi left, even though he's dealt with Config back in CT. Oh, can't quite convert the spray. And Glaive will at least get 3. So, you know, you say, yeah, sorry, Blame Bud, but I did go on to win us the round.
High kill but low impact rounds from him, but in general, like, he absolutely popped off that matchup. Fast out middle, Zip getting involved and will get traded, but there's more where that came from, and this is Crims coming in with the goods. Config, second AWP, and shoots Brolin in the sky. Glaive is walking the con smoke, and Astralis just looks so much more confident today, and that is making all the difference.
You know, every shot he fires off is only going to lull you into this false sense of security that that's the AWP, and it's not, mate. Lucky up in Palace will come through. Another missed shot for Config, not the end of the world just yet. Lucky's been Molotov'd back, but here's that ramp flank arriving for Glaive, and this is a lot more put together.
They can window boost, that is one way in. Smooya sends his incoming up over, and Alex goes for it. Lucky overwhelmed with a missed shot, finally found. Zip ready for Alex, and not quite the other way. Blame lurking connector, no surprise, but it's on the CT side, and Crims is going to drop in and check under. Glaive looking up. Perfect kill for Crims. Smooya still in con, waiting in this smoke. It's a standoff, and the flash has just saved Smooya. Or has it? Yes. Finally converts the spray. Does cross out over Config's AWP, who will be trying to flash that CT player back in. Crims has got the info, but he's also died for it. Bomb is only just getting here. It might be the time to leave. You have the clock for it. Caught in the open, fiddling with nades as Config hit the cat jump, or the window jump back, and Mezzi now in the clutch with the bomb. He can go quiet. They never saw him here.
Get back onto the catwalk. This is originally where he fought from. You just saw him over in jungle. You're not going to be ready for him here. And this is great. It allows him to have some onus over the A site and the B site. But with Zip taking a swing, it's a little rough. Going to force Config to drop on down, rotate in, flash out through Khan, has given up his position, and Mezzi has dropped in. He's looking for the fight, and Config closes it out. Going up and over the stairs, he arrives just in the nick of time.
Alex coming to join them. He's going to throw in some utility. Doesn't want to announce this play too much. Crim's going to contact in, and Zip with a lovely off angle is good for it. Smooya trying to trade. He doesn't know it's just a solo man, though. Lurk out Palace for Mezzi. Pushes Lucky off and gets him low, but Zip has swapped sides of the site, and the bomb, well, it's still here. It's on the back of Smooya alone.
It's going to go towards A. Smooya's leaving. You know, they're not content. And with
misread,
with the fact that Mezzi, like, peeked out, it's not been uncommon.
Oh, no.
Hang on a moment. This could be some misinfo, but the bomb also could get discovered by Blame F. He's waiting. He's waiting. And that's the bomb. That should be the round with it. Oh, that is, yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is more Astralis completely swapping up how they've played the round as opposed to a huge misread from Fnatic, right? But this is looking like an entirely different team to the one we saw K23 go up against. Little B pop now, and Zip gets that information ahead of time. He is dead right away, but Config on the short side drops the bomb out in the open. The trade's denied. This is clean for Config. He manages to double up, and there's even this fast flank from Glaive.
Much like the pistol, Alex has made that jump into window. Blame's heard something because you can see he's still hanging around, but he's going to have to go through this murder hole unless he jumps up catwalk, and yeah, he's a dead man. He knew something was up, he just didn't know where he was. Alex waiting for a rotate, and both players back turn. Hello, they're looking at the same angle. No communication from Fnatic, and somehow he's made his way in. He thinks it's a short play. Alex is already out marketing Glaive, almost with the 1v3. Both Fnatic players are staring at the same angle.
As far as they're concerned, mate, Glaive is like some ghoulish apparition that's just appeared in the bomb site. He's returned to domination here on this lower tunnels play. Lucky lights out with the AWP. This is more like it from this guy. This is the man we were promised. We'll eventually see one of these orbs fall, but that's not the one that's been causing you problems. Config on the receiving end of Brolin's AK. They're going to try and play around this this ramp smoke, right? Allows you to cross to Tetris. If you try to peek that on the left through the little one-way gap, I was going to say Lucky's holding it, but Brolin's just a little bit faster. Still in with a chance, not impossible. There is a big flank from Zipnix coming in, so the slower this round is, the more impactful that wrap becomes. Blame F, aware of this fact, hasn't swung right away, and runs out of ammo in the fight versus Brolin.
He's going back.
Zip's already here, mate. Knife out, and that's a done deal. Astralis 13-2 to close out this first half of play.
I'm going to call it an unlosable game at this point. Fnatic, they'd love a pistol round, but there's a bit of cope here, I think. Blame, he's seen something. Oh, no, he hasn't. Alex snuck right through Palace, and Fnatic, it's at least a strong start to the pistol round. Will it stay that way? Coming up connector for 2. Roland's got fire baiting for him. Will they clear this corner? Lucky he is. Lucky's just not missing. He is tuned in, and he is electric right now. 2 kills off the Glock, taking that plant away. Crim's dead to the cover of Zip, and now with a 2v4, it may have been the man advantage, but a double headshot for Lucky. And this guy is looking like a beast right now. This is not the player that you expect to be talking about in a team with Blame and Config and Zip. And that can be very daunting, you know, especially to join a team of this caliber, of this organization, to play with these players. But, you know, the better you do, the more it's self-perpetuating, the more things start to flow as they should. Crim's with a nice deeg, but it is going to be traded in a 2-on-2 now. Zip coming up con, trying to cross into the bomb site. Smooya doesn't want to go through. He just doesn't have the weaponry for it. With a default plant, Blame can cover CT. It's not the gun you want, but there's just no challenge there. Smooya gets burnt. Oh my goodness. Into the jungle. And right now, Mezzi, he's got to go ape. 1v2.
Mate, he's having a rough old time there. Mezzi has consistently been like this last guy alive, and thus far, you know, hasn't really delivered anything. Admittedly, you 1v2 versus Astralis, right, in so many of these rounds, but this might be another where he moves in and isn't able to find a damn thing.
It's no good for the confidence either. Lock in their pick. Hey, Harry, you know, we wanted a competitive game today. I don't know what we're getting. I'm certainly enjoying this look from Astralis when I was in my head doom and gloom after that game against K23.
I'm just going to say what we're all thinking. K23, best team at the event.
Yeah, clearly. Well, who knows, mate? Who bloody knows?
It's either that or ecstatic. So,
dude. Bird from Sky.
Here we go. Messi and Alex. Can they pull back a 2-on-5? The odds would stand against them here. Astralis looking to make this a very clean game and show that yesterday was a bit of a sleeper from them. Messi made it a little more interesting, especially with this ramp flank coming in. Ooh, lucky. Not a Galil player, but he's still going to find the frag, isn't he? 16-2. And Astralis dominate Fnatic in the opener to this series. That was Fnatic's map pick as well.
Time to find out. Lucky with a smoke molly, dropped with his armor. Blame didn't buy this pistol. He just got given a P250. He's playing the long game. Push, aggressive, confident display from Fnatic. But is that going to be their undoing? Trades at ramp and in through the door. Crims does drop that bomb. He has a lot of space. Crims is doing this the other day in that big game, just controlling radio. And because he has a bomb, his team are going to try and help out, but Brolin gets sidelined, and Lucky with a Glock again. Not again, Lucky. 3 kills. He was glocking him out. Last pistol as well. And this might be a clean sweep for Astralis.
Dude, Lucky is a Glock god. Who knew?
Oh, dear.
Blame F, even going to hit a little timing, get himself up into heaven, don't even have to commit to the A play right now, and Alex feigns event drop.
They got to get up.
It's not worked wonders for him. Lucky 4 in the pistol. Oh, he's seen something.
No, Glaive's seen him back.
Goes both ways, and that molly not going to push Smooya back. He smokes it, and that keeps the threat of Secret very much alive. As mentioned, him and Alex able to play this one together outside. And Crims even holds on to the ramp room. This round comes to a bit of a screeching halt for Astralis. They're going to try and get him ramp. And even though Config gets you that opener, you're still at a bit of a loss as to how you want to approach this one. The AWP's already down on B. Smooya playing that rotate AWP nicely. And there's Brolin to close it. Bomb is actually all the way up in Garage. This is instead looking to be a bit of a hell split into what could be the A play with lobby control still in their favor. Alex has kind of alleviated any danger of this round. Might have had only a couple of bodies up on this A site, but if they all find success, it sets you up quite nicely, doesn't it? And with the bomb outside, you can't win it if you're Astralis. This is now a damage-dealing mission. Blame's been spotted. There's Smooya dealing with him, peeking after Alex's swing, and Brolin even sneaks back up the vents, getting out of the round with the AK as well. It's not just the kill that's important there, it's that you spotted the bomb poised back in lobby to go for the ramp play. And so at this point, you know that no matter what happens down on that B bomb site, they need to either get in through hut or they need to get through ramp. And this kind of leads Fnatic to essentially give these B players a little more freedom. They up and leave, and they go fight the guys back in lobby with the bomb. This was a really nice adjustment, and it all comes off of that information that Messi gets. Vent drop for Zip, but B is not as free as you might be lulled into thinking. He gets past Brolin the first time. Will he be so lucky the second time around? Brolin has committed to a decon flank. He's here very, very quickly, and so Zip never even considers it. A lot of the time, it has just been 1 or 2 players lurking this, and Alex having a fight now with Crims spotting out through heaven. It's going to trigger a swing from Brolin. That's pretty audacious there. Tag
from Glaive, all from Glaive. Double headshot, dink through the wall onto Crims, and they never saw Config. He was tucked behind the blue box while Glaive was taking all the attention. Config has slipped right behind Fnatic, and in a 4-on-3, the rest of Astralis are ready to hit top. There's the pick. One more man. Messi doesn't know where to look. Who's going to fight first? Who's going to face first? He doesn't know. It's instead both. Zip swings out hut with a kill. Remollies Config. Probably didn't need it, but he doesn't care. 4-on-1.
I do think Astralis will be ready for it if you telegraph it with that. I can assure you that you're not shy of folks who do their research in the Astralis side of things.
Yeah, they watch all the YouTube videos, Harry. The triangle smokes, Harry.
Oh, they're coming through them.
Yeah. Another A-pop, it looks good. With Mezzy burnt out, Glaive, it's a free kill. He's waiting for the flash to fade. Zip helps out, dropping Brolin here as well. A double kill in, Alex up the vent, but only good for a single frag. And you're not worried if you're Astralis. Again, Smooya push back to heaven, and Config is even lurking him still. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're not saving a day, bud. Smooya was able to win this last time, and this time he will win it again. Config just can't seem to remove this AWP from play. Now it gets that much harder for Alex. You've been... Oh, hang on, he might die. Blame. If there's one guy who
not even hunting,
walk into a corner and hold it like no one else. In the last 2 rounds, though, it's just been these all-in-A plays, sneaking through those outside smokes. So eventually now, you might look to reinforce this A site, and they will do with Smooya here early. Alex is trying to grab info outside. But as you show your hand in problem-solving, Astralis, they're able to play the mind games back.
Oh, it's a whiff.
That's awkward.
Oh, that's a big whiff for Config.
That is ugly, man. I've not seen him look like that before.
I've never seen Config whiff that blatantly. Absolute whiff. And lucky now in a 1v4. And he seemed pretty flustered by all the aggression that Astralis were bringing. I don't think they'll do the same on this map. It's not really par for the course, but...
Crims moves away from ramp, playing in that passive angle again, just trying to not give this fight away.
There's a miscomm there. They threw 2 smokes the same.
Oh dear. That's left an angle open for Smooya back in the garage. Glaive has managed to deal with him. This is where Alex attempts to fill that void. Now, they do get caught on the attempt at the trade. Config and Glaive are just running a bit of a buddy system here, and Brolin has dropped down to B through the vents. This is actually ended up being a nice read for Fnatic. Mezzy, he's playing in the heart, right, playing around that. Just holding on to this A site solo, and into Crims they go. Now, will they be ready for the immediate swing from Brolin? This crossfire is lovely.
Yeah. And that keeps Crims' eyes, or Zip's eyes, sorry, on this position, giving room for Blame, though, to climb up heaven. Alex is going to come out from under. Will he check this? Oh, he will. Blame in the open. Now Zip activates, and Alex is so ready for this play. He's going to get out very low indeed, but it's another difficult 2-on-4 for Astralis. This time they have good space, but it's closing in on them. Smooya, lovely shot. Zip alone does catch that re-aggro, maybe one step too far, but the time is ticking, and that bomb is down the stairs.
Yeah, it's in a really awkward spot, man. There's no denying it. Mezzy's holding very passive back in A. Knows that this round could just get 1 to time at this point. And now that they hear Zip running in, he's got 15 seconds. Brolin swing, and out is going to deal with him. And so that there is Fnatic securing the 9-6 half after all.
From Fnatic, he's going to backwards hop out ramp, very smooth. S-tag shades here as they do end B. Zip is already in position. 3 lower for Astralis. One of them only just getting hit. But Glaive, that's a beautiful tap. Zip going to get dinked, but it's misleading. It's only for 10. They're going to take that double door control with a Molotov at their feet. Fnatic can make sure that no one will deny this plant. They go for an Astralis plant, but everyone is here to retake quick.
Oh, they run down the 2 players. That's meant to be like your piece de resistance. You know, that's meant to be the big setup there, that crossfire over at the double door, and it got melted.
Okay.
Mezzy
all right.
does what he can and gets it real close, but Pistol King Lucky is there to get it over the line at the very, very least.
I wasn't looking, I was looking at you, but did they molly the roof?
I think they did.
Certainly could have. Yeah, they certainly could have. Still got a dry cross out. Fnatic, how do they get down? This is still a broken buy, but with an entry from Mezzy on the door lug, the rest of Fnatic run wild at B. Zip has to multi-kill here or stay alive. He's stuck between 2 mines, half in, half out. Alex on top of the roof. Oh my god, it's a whiff from Lucky. Ah, it's not good. It's really bad, in fact. And Config is all that stands, but already too late to have impact. Gets a gun and gets out as Fnatic find a 10th round. Right now, Astralis don't know if someone's down the vent. There certainly could be. It's going to just be a more standard A-pop. Not really any warning. The flash is good, but Glaive now gets a gun, and that bomb is stuck in hut. They have to bail. Whatever Fnatic wanted to do in this round is cancelled. Lucky's scouting ramp. Even 1 kill here or damage could be massive, and his teammates moved in. That's a great shot for Lucky. Deagle up close, Smooya clears it, and Crims follows up. Excellent entries. The backstab is in, though, and Glaive, low on ammo, going to decide to jump out.
Just about escapes. Config able to wrestle with the Galil. Does regain control.
Uh-oh.
Crims, 1-on-3. Is he ready for Blame F? No, the answer quickly revealed, and
but it's silent. And because that player on the hot roof was smoking the molly, I don't know if they realize Astralis, they have no clue, so they won't send a lower rotate. Oh, that's an angle. Did not know about that. Out they come. They know the A1S is low, but Zip, he doesn't need all the ammo. He doesn't need every bullet. He's going to find two.
All right. Yeah, doesn't choke it down like Hugo does his config on the ramp flank. And that's the bomb cut loose. Alex, sorry bud, just walks in to a passive blame F. And Mezzy, oh, poor Mezzy. But just anything to have gotten him a little more involved, because essentially he's left in an undoable round, just having a save. And it's all because that bomb couldn't survive the journey out through ramp. Right? That's like the one benefit. When you lost Crims in lobby, you go, oh, well, at least they don't know about me. Nah, mate, they heard you as well. Fnatic are going to try and dig themselves out of this hole, and Brolin has alleviated a lot of the pressure by giving them a route into this A site and a chance at a heaven post plant.
God.
Glaive is attempting to be the hero. Lucky. Moving all the way over to CT, trying to watch this angle as well. I wonder if they're trying to set up a flash for Glaive here. That's what it looks like. Lucky does have that util. Yeah, flash was thrown. Luckily enough, Zip's like, don't worry, mate, I got it, look. Comes up the ladder, doesn't he? And now, Brolin underneath. They fall onto him. That was full damage that got rid of Glaive.
It's a different way to approach it, but Fnatic aren't going for smokes. They're contacting Yard, walking close to main. Lucky, this is not an angle Crim should check, and Lucky, he commits to it. He doubles up, but he won't find the second kill. Would have been easy to fall off there with a lot of info, but maybe he's dug his team a hole. Now they need to watch out for a hell wrap, a main split. Out it goes, dodging the flash. Glaive peeks back in, can't convert the kill. Mezzy outdoor. They knew he was there from the flash alone, and he might get cleared now, but Mezzy flicks, and Fnatic find a 14th somehow coming alive right at the end of this map. The T-side calling has saved them. They run ramp, knowing the steps are heard, double back into A. Alex has that main split. Lucky is in the open. He's a dead man right now, but that molly gives it away, gets spotted. Deeg won't come in, can't even get a shot off before Smooya hits the head. 5 on 2. This round is dusted. Fnatic are going to get the plant, and Astralis are out for the count, but they've got to rely on that next rifle round to be doing everything for them.
You would love to get out of this round with some rifles as well, right?
Yeah.
Brolin's not in the business of giving them over,
Both
however.
Headshots. This is the game on his shoulders. He's had a much better map than we've seen so far this event. But this has got to be everything and more from the guy.
Oh yeah, he's in a rough spot, and walking out into the open, Alex is just going to shoot him in the back, mate. Lucky tries to hold on to this B play, but Alex is giving over all the entries right now. He's on for the ace in this round here. Glaive left up against him. And Smooya taps the bomb, tries to bait a peek. Now Glaive, smart man, knows that it hasn't been planted yet. Still gets caught swinging out in the open. They peek him together. And Fnatic, they do manage to close out Astralis' map pick of Nuke, leaving this on an Inferno decider.
We're into this one, Harry. We'll have to see that T-side later on, as it's Fnatic running the show right now. Astralis might meet them there. Blame looking to snuff out some candles. Oh, Mezzy spotted him, swing from Brolin. Don't want to lose all those nades, then the game plan will fall apart. He volleys, but doesn't need to because Alex has already got the kill. Now they're slowed down on their B rush. Instead, they'll just fight middle. Config bounds out, and it's messy. Smooya gets out middle, will get traded. Config holding on, and that's going to force Fnatic back into this B rush. Ammo, one more bullet would have done it for Glaive. Instead, Crims has killed Config, and that's opened up the walkway to A.
Yeah, in comes this rotate. Zip does have a chance to drop the bomb in middle, but they've seen him crossing, and now they know they've got him trapped. Fnatic are just going to stack up together, right? And the bomb's even able to get past. That's low HP Mezzy moving in. Crims has locked Glaive out of the round, and so it's just Zip. He falls at the hands of Alex's USP.
Meanwhile, the penny's soon going to drop. Astralis are taking Banana. They've peeked down. They've cleared it out. So they might begin to rotate. Every bit of utility can buy a few more seconds here. Can change everything. Fast, out long. Brolin through the smoke dead to Lucky. Config dropped into the pit, and him and Glaive have managed to maul Mezzy. Bomb loose up in apps. Config with a beautiful shot, and they're getting close. He turns from the flash, and Smooya blind does take that frag, but 2 on 4 right now, and Alex very low. It's the Smooya show, or it's Astralis with a round, and it certainly looks that way. 2 health.
Yeah, doesn't want to give anything away, just playing for a nice clean one. And Lucky's going to make it so. That AWP finding immediate effect, and that's why I'm happy we haven't donning it from the get-go.
Committed spot. Fnatic have to hard clear it, but luckily their smokes have given them room to do so. Alex will check, and that's a beautiful kill. Just Glaive, buy as much time as he can. There's the frag, they drop into the pit. That's a bomb loose, 15 seconds. Glaive, one more kill, might just do it. He's trying to stall, he's trying to stay alive. Smooth spamming him, Alex up close, dinked as well. I think Glaive might have just done it there. There is simply no time. Alex gets, oh, Smooth gets stuck. He got stuck. I don't think he could do it anyway. But the hop stopped certainly didn't help.
You know, I think Lucky's saying, look, man, I saw a bunch of guys go towards B. I've heard nothing here. And so now rotations have been called for as the exec comes in. That's nice for Glaive, then in the herd. Blame's dead right away. And Zip tries to go through. Glaive, more smoke spam. This guy just doesn't have them rendering. Bomb now planted, but it's another clutch. Glaive has yet to even see an enemy. Finally, there's one. And he might end up having to deliver the fourth. Glaive there with almost every kill in the round.
Got special properties, does it? Flash. Oh, that's a sick little dig out of Crims.
Dude, Blame is having a nightmare over at this B site. Big Daddy Glaive, only good for one. Do not let this spiral out of hand. They retrieved the smoke from his body. They're going to try and boost up Zip to deal with these players crossing into the site. Stops the bomb plant, drops on down and makes it a double. Only Crims left alive now, and all of these rounds feeling like they have echoes of the previous in tow, right? It's another undoable clutch for Fnatic.
There's got to be a flash before you do this play, but the flash is on Mezzy. That's the worst guy to have it on. He's stuck in boiler right now. He's got to fight dry, and that's not what they wanted. Config does get spammed by Smooth's AWP, and a trade comes in from Alex. Now A is open for business. Alex looks like he wants to walk a smoke. Nothing new here from this guy, or at least late lurk long. Sends his team up into the Lion's Den, and Glaive licks his lips, but Brolin bites back. Dinked by the A1S. And a case for the AK already made. Blame 0-7. Needs to come in with impact because right now Zip is still locked out in B, and Blame double peeked back in by Alex. Means Fnatic look like they're onto a fourth round. Zip probably having to save his gun. Stuck in B.
Yeah, so
Fnatic are not worried.
Yeah, one thing that's a little awkward here is the AWP's entrenched. Like, it's going down, fighting. Glaive either needs to get them all, set his team up for a retake, or none of the above. And with all this util raining over, he's going to try his best back of the site. Glaive, good for one. But now that AWP's cut loose, the rest of the gang are going to give this a go, right? You're buying up next round anyway. You've got yourself a man advantage. This is actually one of the best situations you've been in the last couple of rounds, and they swing it all together. Blame with an AWP retrieved from Banana. Brolin's donning one as well. Tap on the bomb, and Brolin meets him in the head-to-head. 4 kills there.
With Mezzy lurking apps, this is a perfect round unless he gets cleared. Now the rotate can come back in. Config, great round out of him. Right, 2 massive impact kills. If Fnatic want to go, they got to go quick.
Yeah, they know there's a timer on this now. Blame F is just playing to stay alive and be a nuisance. Glaive, oh, that's such a gnarly shot from Alex. They don't clear Blame F. They tried to find him over at the coffins, and so he's trying his best to have a round here. Dropping the bomb, that's more like it, Blame. Turn for the flash out of Crims. Sure, it looked pretty.
Zip is going to try. Blame doesn't flash him in. It's just a dry peek. So now Astralis know what's up, and they've got to stop this 5-man A take.
Yeah, they're pulling players back round. Zip on the swing. Good for one. That's something at least for Zipnix. The smokes at long are going to cut out these rotations, even though they're here very, very quickly. That nade could be nice. Lucky steals it away. And Blame with a smoke spam has dropped the bomb at long. You need to regain control, mate, and there's not enough time. Blame's running away. And so this round was stolen right from under your nose.
He even dropped his gun in CT. He knew they could do nothing about it. That is such an awkward round for Fnatic. Well, Fnatic don't know it's about to be an explosion into this B-bomb site.
Oh, Alex, there's one.
Oh. Retake by at least.
Yeah, right. Even a molly in play on Mezzy. That could be, there's one for Zip as well. It's gone out early, right? Seeing guys at Banana. Oh, Jesus, Blade. Tries to cross. That's pretty mental. It's left him in a pretty bad way now as well. Bomb was originally set up to be watched from Banana. Admittedly, like the 4-man retake coming in from here would have made that a difficulty anyway. Here come the flashes going over the top, and this round centered around Glaive being the man to close it out. Instead, he's dead first, pushing through that smoke at CT. With config removed, it falls to Zip. Crims is on the bomb. He does have a kit. Mezzy, he doesn't quite find the kill. And Zip's there to lock it in. Astralis, they do get it over the line. Nice round out of Zipnix, right?
Oh, he hears them out and you can't do anything about it. Just blind running to the site. Astralis taking long, and they're already... Oh, they look like they want to wrap CT. Lucky pulls nades, and Smooth just peeks in dry, but it won't be more than one. Now that's going to tempt you back into this A pop. The Deagle's up in apartments trying to bait in for the flank of Alex. He has got a nice little timing hit, a gap on the back, fires into Blame, but he will get cleared out from long. Glaive doesn't let that last too long. And 3-on-3 with only Crims left up, smoked and mollied. It's a bit awkward. But the bomb will go down now. With rotates getting cut out, Glaive is not letting Fnatic win this force, although Brolin has different ideas.
Just as you think it's like safe, just as you think the day is saved. Along comes Brolin and Mezzy, the 2 stars from Nuke, trying to make you change your mind. Glaive in the pit. Very much been the star of Astralis in this one, and he's looking to add another round to the tally for the Danes. Tap on the bomb. Brolin going up, going over. Glaive out of ammo now, having to swing this, and that's when Brolin finds him. Kit in play as well, and Fnatic, they instantly respond by stealing yet another round back.
Of course they do. Why are you surprised at this point? I mean, they had the better buy anyway. Smooya is running a rotate. Yeah, the panic call is in. They seem to know what's going on, and while they've made the right read, it will still be too late.
Yeah, there is, some available util here to try and slow them down. Nothing really to set Mezzy up for success, though. With Crim spammed out, Mezzy's got to do it all. That's a double from him. And Smooya has come through this smoke, but he got spotted by Glaive right at the final second. Oh,
was
that's
that even
wild.
a spot?
I want to believe so, but at that point, mate,
guy, yeah. He sees a smoke, he shoots through it. And they're trying to avoid him. They run away from Banana, but in doing so, they walk towards him, and he just sneak peeks it. He doesn't even face it like he knows they're there. And check this, good reposition for Smooya, knowing his timings. It's like leaving long open on overpass. You can't do it forever. You will get shot in the back, and you still will get shot in the back. Out they come, Smooya with one, but he's not expecting the full T tirade out through the apartments. That flash is going to let Config jump up and take all the kills. What a spray. 2 frags, Glaive helps out, and Mezzy's left alone on B. Just, you're going to get avoided. They're going to spot you, they're going to bounce. Astralis jumping into first place dominantly. 4 up now, 13-10. 4 in a row, not 4 above. Config's just saying, wait. Just like, why even go? They're going to go because the smokes are down. You want to make use of the CT smoke or the coffin smoke, but you don't need to run the gun. You don't need to overplay your hand. Unfortunately, standing still is how Mezzy can peek you off the top of that coffin's boost. Now you're waiting on Config. He has to win the round. There's only 15 seconds. He can't walk forever. There's a double. Alex helps out. Nice from Config. Big frags, but do they know about Brolin? Seems like they do. Eyes on the prize. 9 seconds. Brolin living, not for long. Bomb is loose. Bomb is loose. And Config needs to stick immediately. He swung to plant. I don't know. He might have it, but I don't think... Oh, no. He swung to plant because he knew they were Banana, but he swung a step too far. He had to trust in his teammates' cover. If he just planted coffins, they would have won. That's insane. It's unbelievable, but you can't dwell on it. It's the open mid. Smooya, missed shot. They're going to overwhelm you, and Lucky gets unlucky with a no-scope from Big Smoo. Back he goes. Fnatic are reinvigorated with a niko win. They've got something to fight for.
Suddenly you believe him, right? You're like, wow, we actually just won that. And now Crims, he wants his moment. It's a mow down in middle. Glaive and Zip, the 2 old boys of Astralis left alive in this one, looking for a way out, and Smooya might give it to them. He just gets into the cover.
Crims just like, nah, mate, you're on your own.
Yeah, Crims is like, good luck, bro.
Sorry, buddy.
I'll go in now, though, however. The nade. It was only a matter of time. Still 4-3 on 2. It's getting scary. Crims is still waiting in Boiler. I think he's just hoping that eventually they stop considering it. And they go back into Alex, and Alex will drop the bomb.
Now Crims can go. He's heard the steps.
And he's going to start to make a move. Glaive is wrapping Alex, but Crims is wrapping Glaive, and so it's a flank off. And there's Crims.
Sheesh. Back to library. Meanwhile, Astralis poking their head back at the Beast of Banana. They just have so much more map to clear if they want to do it. It's going to be the mid to B, it looks like. And Brolin would have come through. There's a flash behind him. It's perfect, but he can't hit the shot. Glaive will live as Zip gets put down low. It's the B split with 20 seconds. The bomb through Banana. I'm getting deja vu.
Yeah, could run out of time again. Right, one kill in the wrong place or at the right time. Lucky. That's the
bomb.
He burnt in the molly. 10 seconds.
Live.
Smooya's going to run it high.
Live.
Trying to get in. Trying to get himself tucked away. They do retrieve the bomb.
Done it.
Glaive's trapped. There's not enough time to plant this, surely.
What?
He's just getting on it. It's so close, but I think they've got the plant. There it is.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's almost a repeat. It's almost the same downfall again, but this time Glaive just a second faster. Now Alex, 1 versus 3. Blame on a big flank all the way through A, looking to remove guns. Alex is so paranoid about Blame's little cupboard.
Oh my God, yeah. Blame's looking pit. It wasn't like he was trying to wrap long and backstab. He was looking in pit, and now his team had told him where Alex is, and he's wondering why the hell is he ult mid? I don't know how Glaive gets that plant. He is a calculator, a human calculator.
As he does have the util, he's gotten a nice bit out of it. Right, little bit of damage. Is it really going to matter? Not with the B site crumbling apart like this. Nade blows out Brolin, and Zip is locking down the rotation. Smooya don't even have a gun, mate. He's looking for the Deagle, picking it up silently, dropping the USP earlier on in spawn. But it's nothing to write home about. It's nothing to get excited about. This round is 15 for Astralis, and it's going to be clean as well. Not a single kill found for Fnatic.
I can't believe Astralis tempted fate by going back to that mid to B play with a 30 seconds. And Brolin's now left alone. He's going to drop a retake utility, but Astralis, do they respect this? One player already up past it, and you may as well commit. It's your only option. Messi's locked out. Brolin's blind, but he still gets away with a kill and lives. Blame very low, doesn't want to go until his team are ready, and the Molotov gives Brolin a bit of room, smoked by his teammates, saving grace from Mezzi. Brolin will still die. Alex double smoke spams, doing his best Glaive impression. The bomb is loose. Mezzi with a massive round here, and now it's just Zip, as good as clutching as he is, 10 health in a 1v3. This should be Fnatic.
Someone coming up here, right? Crims has often been on these late banana rotates. 30 seconds, Fnatic are not overextending, they're waiting. And there's Alex with the closer.
Wow.
Yeah, tiny little angle. Gonna be tricky to force him off of it. But Zip. Ooh, they're not ready for Brolin there. That's the bomb as well. Blame's still all the way up at top banana, still on this B lurk, and so it's like, Glaive, good luck, bud. You're 1v3 essentially around this bomb. You better win the fight, because if you don't, the round is done. There's the first, not ready for this re-peek out of Alex. He's going to get caught with a knife in hand, and Blame F, 30 seconds, he's saving.
And this is getting really awkward now for Astralis. They are not smooth sailing. They have not closed this out yet.
Might not be a terrible idea. You know that Fnatic have jiggled around this CT setup. This is awkward, and Brolin is going to be the man to win it out.
Not seen anything like that from Fnatic. What a time to throw it in. Astralis were defaulting, man. They had the bomb in alt mid, back at bottom spawn. Flame nades out in top middle. This looks like overtime's written all over it. Zipnik's trying to run through the smoke and the Molotov. Nothing to do but die. He's going to get peeked by Crims, and look at Fnatic just flowing right now, just peeking every angle, with or without flashes, with or without a care in the world. And a 2-on-5 that Fnatic would need to throw to give to Astralis. Smooya, the first. He's got his shot. That's the bomb loose and config. Stuck at B. We're going to overtime. As good as he's been.
Yeah.
As much as he's given it us. This is a lick. I mean, Fnatic
teed
up, and Alex will lock it in. 15-15. We go for more. has been the problem, and Fnatic starting CT. Now it's the object of their desires. That and rounds, faster for Astralis, fast out mid. Alex is tucked, Brolin's baiting for him. They're not going to clear the corner. He's telling Brolin not to peek, just wait. They won't check me. And Alex has the round in the palm of his hand. 2, 3, maybe the ace. Alex, 4 will do. Crim's help from the boiler, and that's Fnatic with the first.
Now going into overtime, you get trigger disciplined and destroyed, heading into your first attempt at a change of pace. Oh, that is something else. Oh, that's more like it, Mezzy. The secondary AWP finding the opener. blameF on the receiving end. They're going to try and get him off the angle. Jumping around, it baits the shot out. Mezzy's got to fall back.
God. Hello?
Alex.
Hello?
I feel like...
What? It's overtime. Everyone's roasted, including Fnatic, apparently. So what was that? He just completely tried to change spots with his knife out, not even considering that they could just run off the back. You know Mezzy's comms were, they're here. Like, he got double peeked at top B.
I hope so. I mean, some B.
2B.
Like,
that's not going to be the
no
call.
Way that's not going to be the call. Come through the pipeline.
I don't know.
They're rushing B. They're rushing B. Well, here we go. Crim's dead, and this is Astralis looking to claim themselves as 16th. Smooya's AWP not given the room to make anything happen here. Why would they give you the room? And so that is an Astralis round, and he's also dead to the bomb. Goes both ways, and it doesn't matter anyway. It's 16k overtime.
Do we have that utility for Astralis?
Oh, yeah. Oh. It's going to force Smooya out into the open. Blame catches the B player in rotation. You don't even have to commit to A, but with Config having wrapped Smooya already, getting past Brolin, you're moving in with the bomb now. Astralis, they're going to pick up 17, and Fnatic, they keep getting given these little, lifelines dangled right in front of them as to how they can get back in. I like that he leaves one nade on himself. If he dies, it's still going to drop, right? So it's like dropping all your util, but now you still have something to work with. And on this little pop out through balcony, don't imagine he's going to be massively keen to nade, but here he is over the top of Config. And even though Crims gets the opener, it's quickly traded out by Astralis. Glaive is just being a nuisance, and him and Lucky, that's some nice synergy there between the two of them. Little flash to set him up. They do it again. That shot out of Smooya gives away the AWP's position, lets you know the flash worked wonders. And Smooya is left saving. 18 on the board for Astralis. Ooh. One away from sending Fnatic out of the tournament.
Laying right down bananas. What Brolin was doing, just getting into round number 30. Blame does his damage, and he gets out happy.
Ooh. That's a lovely shot from Lucky. Smooya's going to look for the trade, wanting to actually get to play one of these rounds in OT. And he will at least drop out Config. You know you've got this little lay opener now. You might anticipate this is going to force one of these B players to shift on over. And so we still have Brolin lurking at top banana, leaving that option open to Fnatic. Retake util back in again, and Brolin, he dodged the first one. He wasn't ready for the recommit out of blameF. Now you know there's still this double B hold. Smooya might try and sell a bit of an illusion here. Be a little delayed here. That's kind of awkward, because now it might almost look like that's only one guy.
No. 2 nades over at the top of the smoke. The flash is drawn to rotate, and Alex waits. Lucky pressure's on him. He hits the shot. That's the bomb. In apartments at 20 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, Fnatic, they're going to get eliminated. Astralis, just a couple of consolation kills, and Lucky makes the stats look lovely. It's Mezzy in a 1v4, and simply no time to do it. Folks, that's it. That's the show. 4 kills from Lucky to lock them out, and Fnatic fall to Astralis 2-1.
Yeah, wow, really impressive from Astralis, right? There was some uncharacteristic blunders in there. There was a slow start.